Hello everyone, welcome to another Narc Survivor live video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about why narcissists are so competitive. Because they really are competitive. It's like everything is a competition with them. And the reason for that is because they are very jealous and insecure. They're always looking at what everyone else has got. They're always looking at what everyone else is doing. And they always feel like they're missing out. They're always on social media. They've always got their nose in other people's business because they feel like they're missing out. But that is what causes them to end up with these feelings of insecurity. Because whenever they're checking in, whenever they're looking at what you're doing, it just irritates them. It makes them very envious. But you should know, as soon as they turn it into a competition, as soon as they try to prove themselves to you, that should tell you that they think you're better than them. Because if they didn't think that, there wouldn't even be a competition. They wouldn't have anything to prove to you. They do it because they're very insecure. And the point of the competition is for them to try and prove to you that actually they are better than you. And the reason why they want to prove that to you is so that you can react, and then your feelings will reflect back to them that they are better than you. Because remember, they do have underdeveloped minds. They have a black and white mentality where someone is either all good or all bad, a winner or a loser. And for them to be the winners, you have to be the loser. So they have to turn it into a game, a competition, where they have to beat you. Where they have to show you that they are better than you. Even though most often that is not true. But it's all about tricking you and then tricking themselves into believing that it is true. Because that's all it really is. It's just in the moment. They don't really care about the truth. They don't care about reality. They just want to pull you into this fantasy world that they've created inside their minds, just for a moment, so that they can have the satisfaction of feeling like they have won, like they are better than you. Because that's all they're really doing. They're just chasing a feeling. That's all they're really concerned about. And you have to think, why are they chasing this feeling of satisfaction? Well, of course, it's because they are dissatisfied with themselves and their lives, or with their qualities and abilities, or wherever it may be. They are trying to gain control over you. And the reason why they desire control is because they're insecure. They feel like they have a lack of control over their own lives. So they try to gain control over their lives by gaining power over you, which really doesn't make any sense at all, but that's what they do. They try to control the inside by controlling the outside, things that are outside of them. Which, when you think about it, they're actually attributing a lot of power to you. For them to think that by them controlling you, that then gives them the power to control themselves and their lives. They make you very important in that aspect. But then it also makes a lot of sense, because part of the reason why they feel so insecure is because of what they have witnessed from you, which has caused them to feel inferior, inadequate. But this is what they do. They look at what other people are doing. They look at what other people have got. And they feel inferior in comparison, which causes them to become competitive. It's like they're never at rest. When if they could just validate themselves instead of depending on your perception so heavily to validate them and make them feel like they're in control. If they would just validate themselves instead, and they could just feel whole and complete from within, they would feel no desire to compete with you. That comes from a feeling of inferiority. Because you got to think, they don't see everyone as competition. They don't go around competing with every single person they see. It's only certain people. They picked you out of a crowd. And why did they pick you? Well, it's because of what you have. That's what triggered them. That's what caused them to notice you. There's something that you have, whether it's a quality, ability, whatever it is, you have something that triggered their inferiority complex. It provoked them. But these things are good things that you have. They're not things that you would want to lose. They're not things that you would want to be taken away. These are things that you should be proud of. Things that you should celebrate. Things that other people should celebrate. But of course, with narcissists, they will probably just ignore it or dismiss it. They will act like it's unimportant because they're jealous and insecure. But yes, these wonderful qualities that you have will trigger a narcissist out of the crowd. And they will begin to hunt you down. You will become a target. They will stalk and harass you. They won't leave you alone. They will try to provoke you to react. They will try to make you feel exactly how they feel when they see you. And that is how you know exactly how they feel inside. But just don't identify with the emotions that they try to project onto you. Recognize that it belongs to them. You have a choice whether or not you choose to accept it. But just know that they are competitive. And the reason for that is because they are jealous and insecure. They feel inferior compared to you. Everything they do, every negative action, everything they do that hurts you, it all comes from their insecurities, their deficiencies. If they were secure, if they felt whole and complete inside, they would feel no need to harm anyone. They would be okay. The reason why they do these things is because they feel inferior. That is the reason. Just a short video, but a meaningful one. It's a good comment there from Eric. Eric says, taking power over a more powerful person gives them delusion of gaining superpower again. It is not about you. It is about what they can add to their dream, about reputation, new profit, supply. Yes, that's very true. Thank you for that comment, Eric. All right, that's it for this video. If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up down below. And as always, I will talk to you in another video very soon.